Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I have been loving looking at condos. It is just such a fun game I feel like I'm playing. There are some really cool things on the market in Chicago. 2 out of the 3 condos I'm going to show today, I actually have videos of from when we went there in person. Today we are looking at 3 River North condos that are $550,000 or less that are 2 beds. No need for chitty chat. Let's go ahead and jump in. We are going to start with this one. This is 653 North Kingsbury Street, Unit 1905. This one, I love this location. It is literally across the street from the park. And so you go out of the lobby and look straight at the park and it's just so pretty. I'll also say, because I went to this one in person, the door staff was really nice. The building had a really nice feel. So it's always nice knowing like where your HOA is going. And it just felt like it was really well managed. So that was really cool. 2 bed, 2 bath. Your HOA fees are $838 per month. Things I like to make note of in here: floor to ceiling windows. You can see slices of Lake Michigan, 24-hour door staff. So here's that location. You are right across the street from the Ward A. Montgomery Park? Ward Park? What? I don't actually know what this park is called, and I'm kind of confused by the name now. But very cool, very pretty location. There's like a river walk that goes up that. That's so pretty. This payment calculator is an estimate based off of what interest rates are going for right now. But I do think it gives a good general idea to kind of play with for the principal and interest, property taxes, and HOA dues on a 30-year mortgage at a 6.43% interest rate. This one is going for roughly $4,352 a month. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Okay, so it's not a super tall building. This one's on the 19th floor, so it's pretty high up. It's somewhere like over here. The unit is northeast facing. So this way is north, this way is east. The windows were stunning. The view was super cool. And just with it being floor to ceiling windows that wrapped all the way around, it really did feel very open and bright and airy. Like your view from up there was really pretty. The kitchen was good. The appliances and everything, like that fridge, was great. This is something that was like the weirdest thing about this. So when I looked at the listing, I thought that this was a pantry. It's not. Apparently when it was built, there's like something with fire code where they thought that this couldn't be enclosed. So this is actually a sliding door that goes into the primary closet, which connects to the primary bedroom. It was a little bit bizarre. It also wasn't the world's largest closet. So because I thought this was pantry, I was like, okay, like there's a good amount of cabinet space, but like the pantry definitely helps because there's not a ton. But then knowing that it's not actually a pantry, there's not as much storage as I would have wanted. This is that primary bedroom. Again, those windows, that view, it has the eastern facing light. This is your primary bath, so dual vanity sink, you've got shower, and then there is a separate tub right here. I don't really show it. Okay, this is the closet. So they don't have doors on their closets either. I think probably just because it was like a little bit tight, but they have a curtain that's hung there in between. So from this closet is where you enter and you can enter into your kitchen. Oh, also another thing that's really interesting about this unit, there's not a door here. So your primary bedroom is not technically fully enclosed. That walkway is always open. It is very separated, but as you can see here, it is just it's a little walkway. This part's cool though. They have this built out as like a little desk area, which I really liked. There was part of me where I was like, that desk area would be kind of ideal for someone like me because I could have it set up as like a filming background, but just a walkway. This is the second bedroom. So this is like a full-size bed. You could fit a queen-size bed there if you wanted to, but it was a really good size space for a second bedroom. They don't show it, but the closet in there was actually, in my opinion, I think even bigger than the primary, but it did have curtains on it as well. And then this is the second bath. This is the entryway, and the entryway was really big. So they have like a little dresser here, but you could even build this out bigger. You could put another entryway closet-y thing here. And then there is also an entryway closet that's pretty big too. And then this is your view. Honestly, I feel like this doesn't quite do the view justice because you could see a decent amount of like little snippets of the lake and stuff. The view is beautiful. The view was by far the like selling point of this unit. It was great. So yeah, again, here is they call this the pantry, but that is definitely the closet. But you walk in here, there's a closet here, utility closet here, bathroom, secondary bedroom, dining space, walk through. Didn't fully understand it, but you know, it is what it is. And then like I said, because I did go in this unit, I do have a video of it. Okay, so yeah, coming into the entryway, again, good amount of space. Look at how glossy those floors are. Here's that second bath. I feel like I just kind of skimmed over that. Second bedroom, good size space. kitchen. This is the selling point. Like these windows, this view, we were there on such a beautiful day, but like just look at that light coming in. It is north facing, so you're not going to get like too much direct sunlight, but it is so light and bright. It's completely unobstructed. It is such a pretty view up there. There's that little desk area. Here's Alex. No doorway into the bedroom. The bedroom was a pretty good size. Like it was pretty big and everything. And then here is the second bath. I really wish I filmed that like closet area because that was so confusing to me. I'm saving my most intriguing option for the end, so you're gonna wanna stick around till the end of this video, but let's go ahead and jump into option number 2. This one is 550 North Kingsbury Street, unit 520. This one is going for $500,000. It is a 2-bed, 2-bath. The HOA fees on this one are a little bit higher at $920 per month. Neither of these last 2 units have had square footage. I don't think my next unit has square footage either. I love square footage. I wanna know how big a space is that I'm buying. There's not really anything to write home about in this one. You can get an extra garage spot for $25K. Here is the location. So this one is a little bit further south along the river. There isn't a river walk that connects right there, but it's kind of close to the Ohio Place Dog Park. I've never been to that one. If people frequent there, please let me know what you think. It's very close to the highway, so that's something you know. The other one's just up the street right here, so they're really not that far of a distance between each other. This one, for principal, property tax, and HOA dues, all in, it is roughly $4,371 per month. Why do I feel like that's exactly the same as the last one? Nope, this one is $20 more per month, roughly. Again, estimate. Okay, that being said, let's take a look. So this one is gonna be way more of your like lofty vibe. It does have a fireplace, which is really cool. I love the timber ceilings, the brick walls, big floor to ceiling windows down at the end. So your kitchen in this one is like a little bit like tucked in here. It's kind of in its own little room space. They have a little dining table here. Kitchen looks nice. It looks well updated and everything. Here's things that I keep note of about lofts that like you can't really tell until you're in here. There literally might be no fully enclosed rooms. Like this upper area is open, as you can see here. You see that a lot in loft buildings. So it might not be fully enclosed. I can't really tell too much from the listing, but I believe this is the primary bedroom. This one has windows facing out. So this is the highway right here. So like always like to keep note of that. Like you are quite close highway facing. This closet's ridiculous. This closet is absurd. This closet is beautiful. I would make such good use of this closet. I love a walk-through closet on the way to a bathroom. I just think it's a really good functional floor plan. That's how ours is right now. So I do really, really like that. This is the primary bath. I do like the stone they put in there. There's kind of a lot going on, but it's pretty. I also am not the biggest fan of a dual vanity. I just think like cleaning 2 sinks is way more annoying. So I'd rather have 1 sink and then a very large counter space. This is that secondary bedroom. Again, I think it's fully lofted, but window highway facing there. They have this one set as a nursery with a tiny little rocking chair. This is your second bath. I freaking hate a pedestal sink. There is no storage on a pedestal sink, and I think they are dumb. So this one has a standing shower. Does have a balcony. This faces like kind of northeast, so highway here, this direction would be east. Very cool city view though. And then on the other side of the building, so this is like a common space that they're showing off. They do have like tables and grills set up on the Riverwalk. You can't walk along the Riverwalk. It's just in front of that part of the building, but it is really cool that you do have like a private outdoor space along the river. And then it does also have a private rooftop space, which gets really good views. I'm pretty sure they have like tons of lounge furniture and stuff, but it just wasn't out because it was not weather appropriate when they took these. There is a gym in the building as well. And then this is like common space. All right, that one is number 2. I have not been to that building before, so let's move on to unit number 3, which I actually went and visited today. So this one is 158 West Huron Street, unit 4C. This one is listed at $499, and it is a 2-bed, 2-bath, and it does include parking in that price. So if you are familiar with Chicago, maybe you've seen this building on Huron before. It's right by Real Good Foods, which closed down, RIP. But this unit is actually like this little top corner here. So it's these 2 windows. This one, their HOA is a lot lower. It is $476 per month. I learned that their HOA is so much lower because it is 4th floor walk up. So there is no elevator and it is on the 4th floor. Honestly, that low-key was a bit of a deal breaker for me, like right off the bat. However, I found this one very particularly interesting because the showing agent told us that it could be rented as short-term rentals, which you do not see downtown at all. Everything's always like 6-month minimum lease terms or longer. So the fact that this could be rented as a short term is very intriguing. Parking and outdoor space. gas burning fireplace. Location wise, I do love this location. This is LaSalle, Wells, this is Huron. So this is where the Superior Dog Park is, where Goddess and the Baker is. There's like Edie's on this corner. The train is right here. So it's a really, really easy, great location. I actually used to live across the street at the apartment building that was across the street, and I would always look at these brownstones. And this one, because their HOA is so much lower, their monthly all-in price point is quite a bit lower too. So this one for principal, property taxes, HOA, 30-year mortgage, 6.43 percentage rate. This puts you at like $3,751 per month, including parking. So that is a really, really good price point. Again though, keep in mind, 4th floor of a walk-up. I am already so lazy carrying like my packages and stuff upstairs as it is. If I lived 4th floor on a walk-up, there's not a chance. I'd never want to leave because I'd have to come back and climb 4 flights of stairs. I just don't think I'd do it. I'm such a lazy girl at heart, and I really wish I wasn't, but I am. Okay, super cute building though. Coming in, it actually was a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. From these photos, I was like, ooh, this could be pretty small, but it actually felt pretty large. Also, these freaking skylights made all the difference. The whole place was so bright. It was like flooded with light. It was so pretty. So you have this massive skylight here. These windows are pretty sneaky. So they are really small, basically. This is the whole window size. They put these curtains so that way they make it seem like they're bigger, but they're not. That's the whole size of the window, but they did a good job with it. This is the fireplace, so that's super cute. So this is standing up against those windows. Again, the stinking skylight. And then you have like kitchen area back here. So kitchen's kind of interesting to me. Here is your kitchen. You have all this cabinetry and everything. And then you have a window. And then you have another part of like kitchen island space. So they said you could set that up as like a coffee bar or something like that. Like I totally get that. But it is just a little interesting that there's kind of this like then dead space here. Maybe if you have like pet food bowls or something like that that you want to put in there, that could work. But just a little bit of like a undescript place. There is another skylight in the kitchen, so that was really nice. Again, brought in so much light. Another thing, so the unit, you can't really tell. There are 2 steps down to get down to the bedrooms in the back, but the whole entire thing, from the front to the back, it's just on a gradual slope, like not the floors, the roof is on like a very gradual slope. So as you get further back, the ceilings just get a little bit shorter. Once you were in the back of the unit, like I could reach up and touch the ceiling. Not a deal breaker, but just something interesting. Again, if it's for an Airbnb, no one would care. Okay, here's another angle of like the kitchen and living room space. See, this is that area. They were like, you could set up as a bar or a coffee bar or something like that. And I can see that. That could be cute. The finishes were all really nice. This is the primary bedroom. So this one is all the way in the back of the house. You can kind of tell here that it's on a bit of a slant. Like see how it's like a little bit smaller on this side compared to the side of the painting. But the bedroom was very large. That's a king size bed. They have giant bedside tables. Like it was a very, very large bedroom. This is the primary bathroom. Again, I hate this kind of setup because you have no storage. Like where would I put my curling iron? But so pretty. Like the finishes in there were beautiful. This is the second bedroom. There's like no view out this window. You're basically looking at another building. But with the skylight, like it really did still feel like really bright and nice. This is the second bathroom. So I don't think they show it in here, but the second bathroom is so bizarre. So shower, sink, toilet, that's all good. Right here is like 2 steps up, and then it goes into like this closed off like wet room with a jacuzzi tub. I think it used to be like a steam room too, but I think it doesn't work. They're selling that part as is. So if it does work, I think they don't know how to, but I don't think it works. It was dated. It was a very weird piece. Personally, I think that should be gutted out and like turned into more storage. It's always so interesting going in and seeing these places in person after you see them online and seeing how different they are. This is the back patio. It is a shared back patio. So like part of this space is shared by another unit next door. You are very much just facing at buildings, but like it's there. It's a good space. You could still definitely host in there. And then down below is where the parking is, and that is in a locked gated area. So that's cool. Okay. And to go through the video of this one, so coming in again, right there, you have the living room space. The freaking skylights are so beautiful. It did make the space feel a little bit warm, but it was very, very pretty. You have the gas fireplace. There's the kitchen, another skylight in the kitchen. And then here you can see like you're going down the 2 steps, and then you have your bathroom. And here is that wet room. So strange with just like that jacuzzi tub and everything. I'd be interested to see if it worked, but honestly, I don't think that really adds any value. And I bet it's more of a pain in the butt than anything else. The second bedroom is a really good size. You could definitely do a bed and a desk sort of situation in there. And that skylight in there is absolutely beautiful. Primary bedroom was really, really big. Like that was really impressive. The whole space did feel a lot larger than I thought it was going to. I thought it was going to feel like a really, really cramped unit, and it definitely didn't. So that was nice. And then again, the primary bath is very pretty. Going out the back, this is the back door area. So that is a shared sort of patio area, but still a really good spot. I feel like it was kind of loud because it had a lot of like the building's AC and stuff from the building next door in that area. Still very cool, very big spot. All right, guys. Well, that wraps up these 3 units. I'm actually so interested to see which ones you guys like the most, just because I went and saw 2 of them in person, and like I know I'm just gonna be the pickiest person in the world when it comes to me buying myself, but I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and what you think about them. So please comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions about these units or any units in general, I am a broker with Compass, and I would love to be able to help you find your next place, whether that is renting or buying. This is so fun. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that big red subscribe button because I post 2 videos a week and I would love for you to follow along. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.
If we could run it, if we could run it back, and do you wonder if we could run it back?